Marcos found her crying in a garbage can, horrified by the sight. Years later, life surprised him again with an unexpected reward on a silent night in a small countryside town. As a devoted policeman, Marcos carried out his patrolling routine with dedication. The city was peaceful, exuding a serene ambiance that allowed him to appreciate the beauty of the town. He admired the city lights as if they were stars, and the houses as if they held countless stories. Amidst this contemplation, his mind began to wander into deeper thoughts. But hey, before we dive into the story, do yourself a favor and pause the video right now. Go hit that like button and let's see if we can make this video reach 1,000 likes. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to your favorite story channel. Also, make sure to ring the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest and weirdest stories. Trust us, you won't want to miss what's coming your way. Now, sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed as we take you on an unforgettable ride. Don't forget to engage with us in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Marcos often wondered what it would be like to have a family to share his days, joys, and fears. At 39, his life as a police officer was lonely, marked by the risks he took daily. He didn't allow himself to marry or have children, having lost his own father, a fellow police officer, in a shooting when he was young. Growing up without his father was tough, especially for his mother, who never fully recovered. When he decided to follow in his father's footsteps, he also decided it would be less painful if he had no family to leave behind. Despite his resolve, Marcos always felt incomplete without someone to share his stories and emotions with. He was a simple, hard-working man from a lower middle-class family. After his father's death, he knew he wanted to make a difference and joined the police force at 18. Passionate about his work, Marcos was one of the few officers genuinely committed to protecting his community. He got involved in local activities like volunteering at shelters and church events, earning respect among his colleagues for his bravery and dedication. One evening, while patrolling, Marcos investigated a strange noise near a park's garbage cans. Cautiously approaching, he was shocked to find a newborn baby wrapped in an old blanket, crying and shivering. Taking the baby in his arms, he felt a mix of sadness and anger. He called for an ambulance and other units, trying to keep the baby warm until help arrived. Holding her, he felt a strong, inexplicable affection, imagining what it would be like if she were his daughter. Marcos named her Flower, a name that stayed with her even when she was taken to a hospital and eventually adopted by a loving couple. He ensured she received the best care, often visiting her and bringing gifts. Although he longed to adopt her himself, he was content knowing she would have a better life with her new family. 23 years later, Marcos, now 62 and a renowned investigator, still carried the memory of Flower. One day, a young woman visited him at his office. She introduced herself as Flower, expressing her gratitude for saving her life. Her adoptive parents had recently died, leaving her with a large inheritance and a desire to uncover her past. Marcos, touched and eager to help, accepted her request to find her biological parents. Through months of intense investigation, they discovered that Flower's mother had been kidnapped, mistakenly identified as the wife of a millionaire. She gave birth in captivity and was left for dead by a river, while Flower was abandoned in the park's dumpster. Flower's mother was eventually found and taken in by a kind woman. Despite her tragic past, she survived and later met Marcos, leading to a heartwarming reunion with her daughter. Marcos and Flower's mother, Ruth, developed a close bond and eventually fell in love. They married 2 years later, giving Marcos the family he had always dreamed of. He became a loving father to Flower, finding a new purpose and happiness in his life, fulfilling his destiny to protect and cherish his loved ones.